boyfriend, boyfriend.
This isn't the same island as the one I'm looking at.
Hey, Tam, can I ask you a hypothetical scenario question?
Yeah, I was just about to ask you.
This is really, if you don't answer this right, my feelings are going to get hurt. But I just want to know, all right? Okay, all right. So let's say me, and you got to let me finish because I think you're going to like stop and you're going to think it's something else, but it's not, okay? All right, so let's say like me and Justin like come to like your house, like we spend the weekend with you, you know what I'm saying? And, like we have a good time and the whole weekend everything's good, vibes are good, you know what I'm saying? Nothing bad happens, nothing weird happens, you know.
All right, get the chest raised.
Yeah, right. Hey, let's get that last. So then, you know, me and Justin leave. We go back to the airport, or we drive, or whatever the case. And then, you know, you're everything's cool, and you're just chilling. And then you go to the bathroom, and in the hallway by the bathroom, you find shit all over the walls. Like it's all over the fucking walls. Who would you assume first did it? Me or Justin? Like, who would you first accuse? I want to know, and if you answer this wrong, I'm gonna get pissed. So, I just want to know. I just want to know.
It's funny because I knew my answer before you finished.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Wow, you think I would shit on your walls? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy,
I would
bro.
come to your house with a shotgun and kill you.
No, you would not. I
would drag your ass back.
Okay, but Justin. But it's me and Justin, bro. Like you would yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Hey, take care of this.
Tatum,
okay.
I would come to your room and I'll be like, yo, Tatum, listen, you know, I'm sorry. There's nothing really I can do to make it better as of right now, but you know, I figured I would let you know I shit on your walls. I couldn't make it to the bathroom, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay,
you want to my full answer? I feel like Justin is more likely to do it.
Right.
But I think you would clean it up without saying anything. But for you, I feel like you would just do it and like hop back, man, and run away.
Wow,
I feel like
bro. You know, time and time again, you know, as of recently in my life, you know, I keep finding myself underprepared for situations that I put myself in, you know. I'll give you an example, you know. I decided to ask out this really attractive woman at the grocery store that is next to my job. You know, I see her every day. We talk a lot. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to ask her out. So that's what I did. And, you know, in my head, I'm like, you know what? Hey, she's either going to say yes or she's going to say no. It's A or it's B. You know, the classic phrase, the worst thing she could do is say no. And as it turns out, that is not the worst thing that she could do. The worst thing she could do was what she did to me, was just say yes, and I got her Snapchat, and then she ghosted the shit out of me and just would not respond to anything. I think that's the worst situation because it's like, you know, I was hyped, you know what I'm saying? She said yes, got the Snapchat, we're here. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create a beautiful relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get something going and just... and it's like, I don't know. What did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm suffering from the consequences of the mistakes of other men. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, listen. You can't blame a woman for being scared to say no to a man. Because, I mean, there's been some dudes that just react crazy. You know, they can't take no for an answer. And they want to go fucking ballistic and do some crazy shit. So, if that was the case here, you know, I can't really... I didn't do anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? But I can't blame her either. So, you know, it is what it is. The point is, I just wasn't prepared for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? And this clip, again, is another example that, you know... I threw out a hypothetical scenario, you know what I'm saying, scenario, to see, you know, what a close friend of mine thinks of me, you know what I'm saying, and I really thought in this scenario, and I do this all the time, you know, I throw out hypothetical questions, you know, what would you do if, what if this happened, what would you do if I just like to get to know people, I really want to know what people think about me, You know, and you're not going to find out what people think about you, you know what I'm saying, by not asking questions. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask questions. The situations have to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like whenever there's shit involved, you're going to find out what somebody thinks about you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you heard it in the clip. I asked her, I said, what would you do if you found shit on the wall? Would you assume that it was me or my buddy Justin? And, again, thought she was going to say, I would probably assume it was Justin. Or I would assume it's you because you're disgusting. And boom, there was another option behind another secret door. And I opened that door and I got fucking punched in the face. You know what I'm saying? She said she would think it's him at first. And you know, what offended me the most about that whole thing is that in my head, I feel like what she said that she thinks Justin would do is what I would do. I feel like, okay, first of all, I have never shit on anybody's wall. I'm not planning to shit on anybody's walls. And, you know, if I ever do shit on someone's walls, I'm going to find a way to clean it up. I'm not taking a risk to my reputation, my character. And I'm not going to leave shit on the walls. And, you know, I'm going to try to clean it up or do something. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Look, man, my buddy Justin, I know in the clip it sounds like he's a disgusting slob who shits everywhere. And he doesn't. He's a good dude, man. I don't think he's ever shit anybody's walls. You know, there's no reason for me to feel this way, but if he did shit on a wall somewhere, I can't say that I'd be surprised. I probably would get a laugh out of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because he's a disgusting slob. It's just, you know, if you know me and if you know our group, you know what I'm saying, you would know who he is, and you know, you would probably think the same thing. And again, not because I think he's a guy who shits everywhere, but you know, it's just him. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think the part about this clip, the part about her opinion that just offended me the most is just the simple fact she's known me way longer than she's known Justin. So it's like the fact that you think I'm the type of guy that would leave shit on a wall and not him. I don't know. Can I even blame her though? Like, maybe I'm not. This is where I have a battle with myself. It's like I really view myself as like a high class citizen. You know what I'm saying? Like not high class citizen, but I'm just view myself as like a guy that, like, I belong in society. Like, I go about my business. Like, I have common courtesy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a good dude. Like, I do good things. Like, I'm a guy you would want in your village. Like, if there's an apocalypse, you know what I'm saying, there's limited resources, and you know, for some reason you gotta pick and choose. You know, we are saving this. We're the best people in the world. I think I would make the list. I think I would be a person the leader or whatever would pick, and they would put me in that village because they know that I'm a good guy and I'm someone who can help out. And then, you know, I ask a question like this, and this is the response I get, and I think to myself, maybe I'm not that guy. Maybe if an apocalypse time happens and there's, you know, they got to pick and choose who they want in the village, maybe I wouldn't make the cut. Maybe they would tell me to go fuck myself. You know, and I'm going to have to go be out in the fucking wolves, you know, with the rest of the fucking undesirable people that you don't want to be in your, you know what I'm saying, landscape, you know? I don't know, man. And it sucks, man. It sucks. Like, because now I have to sit here and wonder, like, am I a terrible person? Am I a guy? I wonder how many other of my close friends think that I would shit on somebody's wall and not clean it. I think that's the part. That's the part that is like fucking me up. They're not cleaning it up. Cause okay, look, like I'll be honest with you. Like I got a buddy named Grant, and shout out to Grant. He sent me a video of some girl like shitting on a wall in like a public bathroom and just like running out. And it's just like, okay, like that's fucked up. But it's like, that's not me. And it's like, how does Grant think that I'm that type of person that would just run out? You know, how many other does my family think this? Does my mom and dad honestly think that I would shit on the wall and just leave it? Like, I'm never, what am I trying to say here? Like, I think that's I want that to be clear. Like, it's just the not cleaning up part that it just offends me the most. Like, it's because if you shit on a wall, like, okay, that could just be an accident. Like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'll be honest with you. You know, I've had a few accidents in my life involving shit. And, you know, it happens, you know, and maybe there could be one day where, you know what I'm saying, maybe, you know, I ate too many, you know what I'm saying, hot wings, I had too much ice cream or whatever, and boom, I couldn't get to the bathroom in time, and it went all over the wall. But the not cleaning part says, like, that's your character, like, that's you, like, not cleaning it, okay, even if you don't have, like, cleaning materials, like, let's say, like, there's no toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say you got nothing. Like, you're going to find a way. Because you just don't want the next person to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just you as a person. Just like, all right, like, I don't want anyone else to deal with this, with my shit. I don't want anybody to deal with my shit, so I'm going to clean it. And that's the part. And it's like, oh, man. Do I got things I need to work on? Probably. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think this is why it's so important to ask that. Because what if someone else would have brought up that scenario and put me and Justin in it, and she would have gave that opinion? Now I got to find out in front of other people. Like, thank God it was just the three of us in a damn Discord call. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's embarrassing as fuck, dude. That's just embarrassing when a close friend of yours just thinks that about you. You know, it's just... I think anybody that watches this, please just ask your friends, like, questions. Like, ask questions. Like, just when y'all are riding in the car together and y'all don't have nothing to talk about, just ask your buddy. Be like, yo, let me ask you something, man. Like, if I, you know, and just ask questions and find out what people think about you, man. That's it. Don't do anything. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Just don't do any of these situations, these hypothetical. Like, don't go, like, put fake shit on the wall and just see. I don't know, though. Like, maybe that would be a good idea. I should do that one day. Like, take a Snickers bar, melt it down, rub it all over the wall in the bathroom, like in my workplace, and set up a hidden camera and just see who gets accused first. Like, see if I get accused first. I promise you, at my job, I'm not getting accused first. Promise you that. I'm not going to be the first person on the list. I hope not. I will say this. I flooded the bathroom one time at work. Hey, it happens. I mean, it's not my fault. We got weak-ass toilets. You know what I'm saying? If it's a multi-billion-dollar company and they don't want to put in stronger toilets and get the water system going, I mean, that's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? That's why the toilet flooded. But I don't think that affected my reputation too bad. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm still in good standing. I don't think anybody thinks that I'm the guy that would leave the shit on the wall. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I don't know, because I didn't think she would accuse me. I thought she would just be like 100%. Yeah, Justin did it, and I get to you're never coming back. But she really said it would be me. So I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Salute, man. ZississipiZlim production. Just wanted to give my thoughts, man.
Pull up with a stick, I pull up with a stick, I pull up with a pink toe, whipping, she sucking the dick, I put some diamonds on her toes, let her hold on and I'm rich, you was used to pulling king gold. I've been getting it since a toddler, I